Stop! Before you click away, I need to warn you. What you're about to hear is not a game, it's not fiction. This actually happened inside Roblox. People reported this story and nobody believed them. Until now, if you get scared easily, leave. This is your only warning. But if you're brave enough to stay, this might be the most disturbing Roblox story you've ever heard. Before we start, subscribe to Mikey Blocks and hit the like button. I spend hours finding these stories so you don't have to. It takes 2 seconds, and it means everything. Now, turn off the lights. And let's begin. My name is Laura. It was 2 a.m. on a Friday night, and I had just came back from a nightclub. I didn't drink since I didn't felt like it. Therefore, I was feeling pretty sober, unlike my other friends. When I got back home, I wasn't tired at all and didn't feel like sleeping, so I turned on my computer and logged on to Roblox. After sorting some stuff out in one of the groups I work in on the game, I decided to play a few rounds of epic mini-games. In case you don't know what Roblox is, it's a website where games are created by users just like you. There are a variety of games on the site. As I had mentioned before, they can be created by anyone, so some of them are terrible and some of them are inappropriate. Created by trolls, which eventually get removed by the moderators on the site. You have your own avatar and you can customize it by buying shirts, hat, body types, faces, and different hairs from the catalog, which is an in-game store. The items can be bought with the in-game currency called Robux, which can be obtained by using a credit card or creating games. Anyways, while I joined the game called Epic Mini Games, I had played a few rounds. After a while, I was waiting in the game lobby, waiting for the next minigame to start until somebody else had joined the game. Their avatar was really suspicious looking. The person had decided to color their avatar's limbs blue, put on a female's face, and some male hair. This wasn't surprising as trolls tend to dress the same way in the game. So I had just thought of the person as a troll and ignored them. There's also a chat section in the game, as well as a private chat where any 2 players can privately communicate with each other in the game. The suspicious account that had just joined had sent me a private message asking if I lived in Canada. I did live in Canada, but I had lied and said that I was in England. I was pretty creeped out for a second, but then I realized that it must have been a troll. And there was no way they could have known my full address. The person then responded to me telling me not to lie and insisted on that I lived in Canada. I started to ignore the person since I didn't want to feed the troll, and they kept sending me private chats saying stuff like, "Answer me, idiot," or "Why aren't you talking? You want your full address posted?" They also kept using cuss words until I had finally decided to block the account. When you block an account on Roblox, they have no way of them communicating with you or sending you a friend request. After playing for a while, I decided to leave the game and play another game. I joined McDonald's Tycoon and started playing for a bit. About 15 minutes into the game, I got a notification on the bottom left of my desktop from an account with the username "accept my request or else." I didn't think about the weird account from the other game at that time. I thought about it, then accepted the request and sent a chat to the person asking who they were. They responded saying, You're in Canada." It hit me. The person I had blocked in the other game had no way of contacting me, so they made another account. I had immediately blocked this other account too. I continued on playing McDonald's Tycoon until the same person joined me in the game server. with another threatening username. He private chatted to me, "I'm warning you." It was around 2:30 a.m., and I was literally creeped out. Without responding, I blocked the other account too. I had also disabled the option of having any user follow you into a game server, since then nobody would know what game I was playing. I had also disabled my messages so nobody could send you a message. I didn't know what to do at this point. I decided to ignore it, since the person had never mentioned anything about my actual city in Canada. I decided to play Escape the Laundromat Obby to pass some time. I was also paranoid about the person coming back again and sending me a friend request, but I realized that I had turned my messages off, as well as the ability for users to follow me into games. The same person had joined my game with another threatening username, "I warned you 159. I should have taken screenshots, but I was so shocked at that point that the idea had never occurred to me. The person sent me a private chat stating the city I lived in. That was it. I had enough. I felt chills down the back of my neck. I responded back to the person asking them what wanted. They replied, "Nothing, Laura, just give me 500 Robux." This was actually so fucking creepy. How the fuck did the person figure out my name? Was this one of my friends in real life playing a prank on me? That couldn't have been possible. And since nobody in real life knows that I played Roblox, I have kept it a secret to myself all my life. Since 2008, when I first created an account on Roblox, I told the person that I didn't have 500 Robux and that I'd call the police if they didn't leave me alone. I guess that worked, since the person had apologized and left the game soon after. I didn't know if this was some little kid playing a prank on me or something. This was a scary experience, especially at 2 a.m. on a Friday night. I decided to go to bed but couldn't sleep since I was so paranoid that someone was coming for me. When I woke up the next morning, life was pretty normal. I hadn't logged on to Roblox. When I finally did later on in the day, I didn't receive any friend requests. Thankfully, it's been a few days now and nothing bad has happened. But I'm still wondering how that person was able to find the city that I lived in. And my first name, I guess I'll never know. If you're still here, you just made it through one of the most disturbing Roblox stories on the internet. Most people clicked away. You didn't. That means something. I want to know, and do you think this actually happened, or is it just a story? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you chills or kept you up at night, hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it tells me you want more stories like this. Subscribe to Mikey Blocks and turn on the bell, because the next story I found is even darker than this one. You don't want to miss it. Until next time, stay safe out there, and maybe don't play Roblox alone tonight.